Hey, it's your boy Theo Williams. We are back at it once again with another episode of the WKRG Virtual Job Fair. This is where we try to hook up local businesses to awesome people that are at home that are looking for work right now. We know we got some good people that are sitting at home right now that are looking for some great job opportunities. And right now I have another great job opportunity that I want to show everybody here. Today I have Mr. Robert Kennedy Jr. He is here with Brett Robinson Vacations. Thank you, Vacation Rentals, excuse me. Thank you very much for joining us here today.
Hey, thanks a lot, Theo. Really do appreciate it. We are excited to be here, and we love what KRG is doing to help support the community and to make sure that everybody out there in the viewing audience knows about all of these fantastic opportunities that we have.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Well, you know, WKRG News 5 is definitely here for the people, but I want to hear a little bit more about, I mean, listen, you guys literally specialize in vacations. People love vacations, you know, so how about you tell everybody at home a little bit about Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals?
Sure. So Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals is based out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. And what we do is we manage the condos on behalf of our condo owners and make those condos available for rental to folks who may be interested in coming down for vacations. Wow. So one of the things I find myself saying the most often whenever it is that I talk to my friends, particularly the ones who are outside of Alabama, is that Alabama does indeed have beaches. They are the most beautiful beaches in the entire country. They are a best kept secret. So we want a lot of people to come, but not too many to make it uncomfortable. But yeah, you talk about having a dream job and working for an absolutely fantastic Alabama-based company. Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals is definitely where it's at.
Now, I heard you just describe it as a dream job. And again, beautiful beaches, vacation rentals. I want to know from your words, what makes it a dream job?
Well, first and foremost, it starts with the company and the culture that the company tries to create. So for people in the listening audience who may not know, Brett Robinson is an Alabama-based company. It was started by Gene and Tillis Britt and Tommy Robinson, all here from local, from Alabama, Southwest Alabama. Nice. And they literally built this company from the ground up. So when we talk about our priorities as Brett Robinson, we start with the phrase employees first.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you what it is that we meant by this. Everybody remembers how frightened everybody was when the COVID pandemic hit. And so there were a lot of people who were furloughed and ended up losing their jobs, at least for a period of time, as a result of that. So before the government approved the payroll protection plan, the owners of Brett Robinson decided that everyone was going to stay on payroll. Wow. So no one, absolutely no one, lost their job or missed a paycheck because of COVID. And that's the type of company that you want to work for. So not only was it the employees, but it was also what was done for the guest. So there are some companies that actually kept a portion of the guest money when all those reservations had to be canceled. Well, Brett Robinson gave back 100% of everything, did not keep a dime. Wow. And so when we talk about an employee-first culture, we talk about a culture that's focused on employees and guests and owners. It is absolutely the type of company that I want to work for, and that's the reason why it is a dream job for me.
Hey, you got me wanting to work there right now.
Come on over, man. Come on over. We got plenty of opportunities.
I mean, listen, you know, even a whole pandemic couldn't stop Brett Robinson from paying its employees, keeping them on payroll. You talking about job security. You can't ask for more job security than that when you were literally going through a pandemic, but you still are there for your employees.
And then I want to pull that thread a little bit further. You remember we had Hurricane Sally as well.
Yes.
The exact same thing happened then.
Wow.
So even though we were closed for a while, when it came to the guests, we gave all the guests their money back for the people who canceled. All employees were kept on payroll. Nobody missed a paycheck. And so any company that has that level of commitment to its employees, its guests, and its owner populations is definitely the type of company that I want to work for. Yeah. And if I wasn't so enthusiastic about it, I wouldn't be on air right now telling everybody to come on over and figure out how to join us here at Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals.
I'll be honest with you, I couldn't agree with you more. There's nothing more important to the modern day worker than knowing that their job has their back.
Absolutely.
You know, and if you know a job has your back, then, you know, that's like half the battle right there.
Absolutely.
You know, to having a great employee. So anybody that's watching right now that's interested at working at Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals, please, all you got to do, go to WKRG.com, hit the jobs tab, go down to the virtual job fair, find the virtual booth that corresponds to Brett Robinson, and you can apply right there. But I'm sure you got another way that they can apply as well.
Yeah, they can actually go to our website, which is www.brett-robinson.com. and you'll be able to find a way to get to our open jobs right there.
Awesome. That's beautiful. You have multiple ways to apply for a beautiful job. So now I want to get into a little bit more of the specifics of the situation. So what kind of jobs exactly are you guys looking for right now to fill?
Sure. So there are the jobs associated with the vacation rental program, and there are also some jobs associated with commercial real estate, which happens here on the Mobile County side. So I'll explain both of those to you. So with regards to the vacation rental jobs, we have jobs that are across the beach. So think of this as things like working at the front desk, similar to working at the front desk in a hotel. Think about security, making sure that everything stays safe and secure and doesn't get a little bit too rowdy, like we have sometimes with things like mullet toss. Think about people who make sure that the rooms are ready for the next guest. So that's our housekeeping department and also our internal maintenance department. In addition, I'm in marketing, and we have our call center. So individuals, actually, that is a fantastic front-level, entry-level job where someone can come in, get into the company, learn how everything kind of works, and then move on to other jobs as they go throughout their career. And then last but no wise least, we operate a world-class laundry facility, which is actually within the Brett Robinson portfolio as well. And we are really proud of our laundry because we are doing all of that stuff in-house. And we know that there are a number of folks who rent their vacation rentals through other companies, but not all of them actually operate their own laundry.
Of course.
So we're actually able to maintain a high level of quality as a result of that. So most of those jobs that we talked about are entry level. So it doesn't necessarily require you to have a whole heck of a lot of prior experience. But we do have some supervisory positions that are also available, particularly within the laundry department.
That sounds good, and I'm actually glad that you brought that up because I was actually getting ready to get into the next question of what kind of experience is needed. But you said that a lot of the jobs are entry level. But how about the supervisor positions that you were just referring to? What kind of experience are you guys looking for?
So typically we're looking at something in the range of 3 to 5 years of supervisory experience if someone's going to come in off the street and instantly go into a supervisory role. One of the other things that I really like about the opportunities that we have available is we talk a lot about full-time opportunities. We also have part-time seasonal opportunities. So one of the things that we're particularly proud of are the number of opportunities that we provide to our teachers. A number of teachers who decide that during the course of the summer they want to do something else other than what they do during the academic year. Those are folks who come to us summer after summer and work in every department from laundry to reservations.
You know, that's awesome because me personally, like, I love teachers.
Yes.
And the fact that, you know, like teachers, a lot of times they are looking for something to do during the summertime. So it's pretty cool that you guys give an opportunity to have some work. Now, you were talking about the hours and you know, seasonal, part-time. So are you guys looking for more part-time jobs, full-time jobs? What are you looking for as far as that's concerned?
It is the entire gambit, right? So what we find a lot of times is folks will come to us initially as part-time or seasonal employees. They'll find that they actually love working for the company, working in the environment, and some of those individuals will stay with us year-round. But we know, as an example that we just talked about with the teachers, some people want to know that they have a job that starts on one date and ends at another date. And for those individuals, we have opportunities available as well. There's one other group that I actually want to mention that I hadn't mentioned so far, and that is our retiree population. So we have a number of retirees who have, you know, worked a full career, have come down to the Gulf Coast to spend their golden years, but decide they still want to have that human interaction. And we have a number of opportunities available for them, particularly with front desk type of opportunities.
That's awesome. So if you're a senior that's looking for a job, you came down here, you wanted to live your life in beautiful surroundings, but you just want to, you know, a couple extra dollars, you know, or just want to just have some human interaction, make sure you hit up my friends here at Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals because this is a great opportunity. Now, real quick, I do want to break off real quick and just remind everybody that the virtual job fair is open and it's going to be updated every single month. All you got to do, go to WKRG.com, hit the jobs tab, go down to the virtual job fair, hit the job fair booth, and you can look for a litany of jobs that we have available for you, the viewer, that is at home right now looking for job opportunities. But today we're talking about the awesome company, Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals, and I got my man Robert Kennedy Jr. here joining us here today, going over all these things. Now, I do want to kind of ask you, you know, everyone's worried about their benefits for those at home. Everyone wants to know about the benefits. What kind of benefits do you guys offer?
Yeah, so for our full-time employees, we have the full portfolio of benefits. That includes health insurance, which everyone is always concerned about, and also paid time off.
Oh, wow.
So those are the two things that folks ask us about the most often, and they become eligible for health care after being employed for 90 days.
90 days, 3 months. Okay, sweet. I mean, can't really ask for much more than that.
Not at all. And I wanted to add one thing about what's happening on the Mobile County side. So when we talk about Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals, we are typically talking about Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. We build, sell, and manage the Phoenix Towers that a lot of people are familiar with. So there are about 23 of those currently between Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. On the Mobile County side, we also have a commercial real estate business where we build normal, everyday housing like you would live in.
Yeah.
And the folks here on the Mobile County side are specifically looking for experienced real estate agents. They're always looking for that top talent to come in and actually help folks who are looking for houses or want to have houses built here on the Mobile County side. So we can provide them with opportunities and information about those jobs as well.
Oh, wow, that sounds good. You know, the housing market is real hot right now. So,
Real. Have you seen the price of lumber?
I've heard about it.
Exactly.
I do have a question for you from one of our viewers right now. What are the work hours? Is everything 8, you know, like a 9 to 5, 8 to 5 kind of deal? Do you have like days? Because, you know, people work all different types of hours. They have kids, different considerations.
Sure. Well, the beautiful thing about Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals is we work when other people play. So we are basically, think of us as 2 primary shifts, right? So we'll clock in with the first day shift between 6 and 6:30, and then the last of the evening shifts will clock out probably between 11:30 and midnight. Now, of course, if you're in security, that's running 24 hours a day,
Of
right?
course, yes.
Of course, we have some of our front desk that are actually staffed 24 hours a day. It's not every front desk, but we do have some of those front desks. So you can think of it primarily as the 2 shifts, a day shift and an evening shift, with some people working overnight depending on the particular job that they're in.
All right, it sounds good to me. Now, why? That's always the question. Why?
Yep.
Why would I want to work for Brett Robinson? You tell me why I should sell me on the job right now.
Sure. Well, the reasons are it starts and ends with the fact that we work, live, and play at the beach.
Yes.
Right? And so one of the things is my wife and I had the opportunity to celebrate our birthdays last week.
Oh, wow.
And
Happy birthday.
Yes. And it was one of the times that we didn't have to travel in order to celebrate.
Yeah.
Right? So all of our play was right there in the footprint of Pensacola, Gulf Shores, and Orange Beach. That's the first thing. The second thing, which is even more important than the first, is what I led off the interview talking about, and that is the culture. Brett Robinson is a company that when you commit to it, it commits to you. So even when we look at the devastating things that we had last year, starting with the COVID pandemic, continuing through the hurricane season, culminating with Hurricane Sally, is no one who was employed by Brett Robinson lost a job or missed a paycheck the entire time. And so that's the level of commitment that the company made to its employees, to the owners who are so critical to our success, and then our vacation rental guests as well.
Again, you can't ask for anything more than that, especially if
not
you're
at all.
out there looking for a job. I know there's a lot of you out there that are looking for a job. This sounds like an awesome opportunity for anyone, particularly the people. There are a lot of people you just love to be at the beach. I mean, am I wrong? Like some people just love to be at the beach, you know?
And there's one other thing that I really, really enjoy about working at Brett Robinson, and it's the fact that the folks who are associated with our company and come to us looking for employment are all along their career trajectory, right? So even if you're talking about the 16-year-old high school student who wants to get some experience, we have an entry-level job in our housekeeping department that are, they're the housekeeping assistants, if you will. So they're the ones that are helping to run linen up to somebody in the room who may need linen, or you find a trash can's missing. They're the people who run up that, or they'll help out the supervisors. That is an entry-level job that pays $12 an hour.
Wow.
How many entry-level jobs where a high school student, 16 years old, can be making that kind of money? That is the type of opportunities that you have at Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals. Now, whether you're starting your career, whether you're a mid-career professional, like we talked in terms of our teachers, or whether you're a retiree, if you want to work, we have an opportunity for you.
I can tell you, when I was in high school, I got paid $7 an hour to paint curbs. So that sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Hey, I scrubbed pots in my first job, so definitely some great opportunities. The one other thing that I want to mention, and this extends off the virtual job fair concept, is we know there are a lot of companies that are hiring these one-day job fairs, and people can come in, they're interviewing, and they're hiring on the spot. If anybody is interested, they can come to our career development department that is open daily. From 8:30 to 4. And if you have the qualifications, we will interview you on the spot. So you do not have to pre-arrange or pre-schedule. You can actually walk in, and we will do those interviews as soon as you get there.
Nice. These are great opportunities for anybody watching. Real quick, I just want to let everybody that's watching us know we are here for you. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything that you want to let us know, I will absolutely convey them to my friend over here, Robert Kennedy Jr., and we will talk about it so you can get the best information that you need to know about this awesome opportunity that we're offering you here as you can work for Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals, because this sounds like a great opportunity. Is there anything that you would like to add?
Sure. The only other thing that I would like to add is a lot of times people think that you have to live in Gulf Shores or Orange Beach in order to work for Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals. That is not the case. We actually have lots of people who will get together a little carpool. They'll drive down to Gulf Shores or Orange Beach, work for the day, and then they'll end up driving back. So even if you're not in the immediate footprint of Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, we still have opportunities for you, and we're willing to work with you to figure out how to do that.
That sounds phenomenal. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Robert Kennedy Jr. He is here with Brett Robinson Vacation Rentals, and we are here at the WKRG Virtual Job Fair live here on Facebook. I got to thank you for showing up here and talking to us about these awesome opportunities. I know for a fact that you're going to get some great clients because our viewers are great people. You're going to get some great clients looking for jobs, my friend. Thank you for joining us here.
Well, thank you so much for having us, and thank you to WKRG News 5 for providing us with this opportunity.
All right, guys. Well, once again, that's another episode of the WKRG Virtual Job Fair. It's your boy, Theo Williams. I'm here with Robert Kennedy Jr. Once again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.